Greetings everyone. In this video I want to talk about what happens when you climb the frequencies. And those around you, they're not into the climb.
Greetings! This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Climbing mountains, as well as the frequency planes, is hard work. It requires determination and making choices that may be uncomfortable because those around you are not making the same choices that you are. So you become out of place in their world, and they become out of place in your world. Now, what happens is people drop away from you. If they're not immediate family, and this even goes for immediate family if they're not living in your own household, but friends and relatives will drop away and distance themselves from you, and communication with them will sometimes cease or definitely slow down. Even those in the same household can become distant, and you may feel like you're being judged because you have changed. In their scripts, you have changed. You may be out of script. And if you're out of script and you're not acting according to your script, well, they don't know what to do with you. They really don't know what to do with you. And you can get some very unusual and odd reactions from programs and from old scripts. You've left. You're the one on the stage that isn't acting the way that is scripted. And so it throws everyone else on your stage. It affects them. And they don't know what to do with you. It's such a huge, there's so much opportunity for all the different areas, relationships that are affected. And that can go for the workplace. The workplace. The workplace can sometimes be more difficult than your immediate family. My suggestion is you don't need to share more of your life with your coworkers. You're there to work. What does your personal life have to do with any of their business? And as far as you trying to share your life choices with them as to why you choose to not eat meat, or why you aren't drinking, or any of that, why do you need to explain yourself to any of them? Some of you are having troubles creating strong boundaries, recognizing what is inappropriate from other people, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, whether it's your coworkers. And you feel pressured when things pop up and people ask you questions. You feel like you have to answer them, but you don't have to answer them. Who are they? What does your personal life have to do with them? How is it any of their business? Are they living your life? Are they responsible for your life, for your choices? Only you're responsible for your choices. When you raise yourself in frequency, you only gain knowledge that is relevant to the frequency plane that you're on. You cannot receive higher knowledge than what you are ready to receive. These videos that I put out, they have layers on layers on layers of information in them. And most of you, when you go back and you watch them after your frequency has significantly raised, you hear things that you did not realize were in the videos at all. And they're like new videos to you because you totally missed a lot of information. But you see, it wasn't available to you on the frequency level that you were on before. Now, if you are watching these videos and you're scoffing at them, well, that doesn't benefit anyone, including you. And you would just be better off just turning them off and not returning. Go on with your life and make your creations the way you choose. Now, I have said that whenever you raise your frequency level, the consciousness is only of that person. If it's a source player, the consciousness of that source player is only on the level that that source player is on. If you raise your frequency off of their level, then you are dealing with a shell, a placeholder, who happens to be in your script. And until that person's consciousness level rises, you aren't really dealing with that particular individual because you're not on the same dimensional frequency plane. Now, can you contact that person on the plane that they're on? Absolutely, you can. If you have sufficient energy reserves and you have intent to connect deeply wherever that person is, whatever frequency dimension they are experiencing in their minds. This only applies to source players. Only applies to source players. Because source players are the only real players in this game. Everyone else is just an illusion. They are what do you call it whenever you go into a video game and they put extra players in to make the game more exciting and interesting. So source players are the only real players in this game. And the rest is to make life interesting. Now, there are rules to the game. It doesn't benefit you to treat anyone badly or in anger, because that's more of a reflection of your frequency level. How you receive and perceive something is a reflection of your frequency level and your inner work that's going on in you. It's an inside job. It's an inside job. If things make you uncomfortable, then it's an inside job. You need to search it out. But most source players will not want to climb the mountain. It's too much work. And it can take a little bit of time. Depends on where your mind's at, because every source player has their own game and has a different mindset. And some will get this information and they'll act on it, and they'll recognize the power that they have in their own lives, and they will very quickly start manifesting things in their life, wonderful things in their life. And others, they'll hang on to some of that subconscious programming, and they'll still hang on to the past and events that they are having a hard time with releasing, because they're allowing those events from their past or their relatives to affect their present. It's a choice. It's a choice. Most will not choose to climb. And I don't even suggest that you try to throw them a lifeline. You see, if they're ready to hear the information, they'll find it. Their source self will awaken them, and they will become ready. They will become dissatisfied with where they are. And that's the one thing. If there's enough dissatisfaction going on in your life, it causes you to search. And in searching, you find. When they're ready, the information will be in front of their faces. You don't need to worry about that. You need to concentrate on your game. But be aware that some people may drop out of your life because they're no longer a frequency match, and you are changing your script. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Make choices that benefit you. Not necessarily choices that please other people. It's your journey. Make the best choices possible for yourself. Now, if you benefit from the information that I share in these videos, then it benefits you to say thank you via a gift, via PayPal. The link is in the description box below. It is a flow through you that unlocks, frequency unlocks within you that can be unlocked no other way. And you're the only one that can do it. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.